Hey, good morning, everybody. Florida Audits here, Dade City Government Center. Don't you ever check your messages? Hey, I knew figured John was going to be here since this is his county. What's up, Mr. Felix?
Florida Audits.
Yes, sir.
Is here.
Hey, Dr. Sean Berry. Hey. John Felix.
Yeah, Florida Audits.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Florida Audits, please subscribe to his channel. He's here. He's on the streets. Beating the pavement.
Yep.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, Winston Smith said he might show up too.
I don't know who that is. Never met him. Where's Jill?
He's upstairs already. He went upstairs to the polling area, or to the election office or whatever it is, supervisor for elections.
Where's Caveman? I know he said
he's over there filming that security guy.
He said he was here because I'm parked. I've been here since 9:45. I was parked back there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I figured that's where you all be parked at.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got here about probably about 9 o'clock.
Oh, that early? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 10:15. I said, well, I'll be here about 1:45. So.
I mean, not about 10 o'clock. I mean, sorry. 10
oh. So, since this is a government building and we're in Pasco County, I imagine we're not allowed to film inside the building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
They're going to try to probably call the cops on us, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
I said that most places they don't bother you in here, but says we go to tax collectors. You know, pissy. We didn't.
I might have been in there one time. I know I know John's had issues in there before.
Yeah, John, and I think J-Town was in here too, and J-Town's actually got a lawsuit going with them now.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're getting trespassed, yeah.
All right. Who was he? Where you guys parked at?
I'm parked right around the corner here by the bank, on this side of the street.
Hey, what's up, Caveman?
How are you, brother?
All right, my man.
First time putting it to work.
Everybody be sure to go subscribe, thumbs up these Caveman, John Felix, Dr. Sean Berry, Gio. You said Winston or Witten
Smith?
Witten Smith?
Winston
Smith?
Yeah. He said he might be here. He's not sure.
And who's the other one?
Gio. Gio's here.
No, who's the other one? I couldn't figure out the name.
Oh, Caveman.
No, start with a P.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I never met them either.
Yeah.
No one ever responds though when I answer people's mail.
We get the request out, right?
Yep. You get a request. That's it. You get a request to the copy of his camera. Y'all know who he is, right?
I know who he is. I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that's out here on record giving the driving test. So.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to request that camera footage.
So what? Since this is a government center, what all business are in here?
Oh, I got tax collector,
Clerk of courts. Is that right? So we could hit pretty much all of them, huh?
Yeah. And make records requests.
Oh, tax collector. Okay.
Upstairs is where the tax collector, not tax collector, but the supervisor of elections is. This is a grand finish right here.
Okay, I figured that because that's probably where we're getting the most slack.
That's where they're going to call the cops on us right there.
Yeah, well.
That's the grand finish.
Hey, Gio, there's Gio, everybody. Make sure to go to his channel and subscribe. All right, brother.
Chris here.
Huh?
Chris.
Oh, yeah. I figured I'm gonna get my shirt like you have.
Yeah.
This is one of my first original shirts I had made when I started doing this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't worn it but once. Well, this is the second time. So ever since YouTube they gave us that new handle.
XXGOX.
Yep. He never did get that new channel started, did he?
Who?
The new channel he was talking about doing. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he did. I don't know. ahead and enter.
I gotta be careful, I'm still on bond.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of polling workers and volunteers. How do y'all know who goes to which polling station, which precinct? I'm partially deaf, I can hardly hear you.
You got registered to vote, right? You registered to vote, right? All right. See how easy it was?
So is there like a document that says who goes where?
See how easy it
who's
was?
at which polling station?
As long as you don't have no fines or court costs. Oh, okay.
Like a schedule?
The ladies back here.
Okay, and when they're there, like, do they sign in? Is there a log that they sign in?
Yeah, they sign in.
Okay, well, I'd like to do a public records request. I'd like to get the... I can give it to anyone, but if he wants to get someone else, that's fine.
Who do I talk to for election information? How do you run for office? What's the thresholds? Thank you. What's your name? Hi, Penelope. I'm John. How are you?
I'm fine.
Some literature here at the Board of Elections in Pasco County.
Turn around.
All right, I appreciate you, brother.
Fresh shirt. What's the front say? Oh, We the People. Auditor 47.
Yeah, it's one of my first shirts I got when I first started
What's
doing
Auditor
this.
47 mean?
It's part of my handle.
Okay.
My my email. One of my emails is We the People, Auditor 47. That's when I first started. Now since YouTube gave us all new handles, I just go by it. Central Florida.
Yeah, what is that? Why did YouTube do that?
I don't know why they did
I
that.
see someone come on my thing and their name is George. I'm like, how the hell did you get the name George?
Well, you could pick your name you want, or they'll give you one. It's one or the other.
Rogue would be happy to get some candy over there.
I see it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, where's Rogue Nation at? You love that candy.
1971 to 1979. 1980 to 2007. 27 years this guy was supervisor? That means he's re-elected over and over? Oh, I guess so. Brian Corley did 07. Good Lord. I guess there isn't term limits for...
Is that an elected spot, or is that
This guy-
appointed?
I'm pretty sure a supervisor
Elected.
election is elected. And since 07. People got to...
Yeah.
If I don't know who to vote for and I'm looking at a voting ballot and someone's already in there, I always go for the new person.
All right.
Get some new blood in
Yeah, they
there.
have new ideas.
Just to let the other ones know that regardless, you can get thrown out.
Right, absolutely. So this is a voting precinct 2 here. They got the machines here, unless they're just extra.
They might be examples. Or
Yeah,
something.
show
I'm not
people how to
sure.
use it. Yeah.
I'm not sure if they open this office for
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
polling.
This one over here in Bridge.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine, all right.
How are you today?
Got her.
All right. What I'm wanting to request is the schedules for precinct 16 and a copy of the log, like where they sign in and out, the polling workers and who's in charge of like the polling officials and everything? Just the supervisor of elections? Like if a polling worker done something wrong, who would we report that to?
Typically, we would get like an email or a phone call.
Okay, but I can do that in person, right? And are you the person that I would speak to?
Not in regards to a specific question.
Okay.
Is that what you do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Once you take this, I'll give you my email so that you can email me. It's CAMDUPCAVEMAN@gmail.com. And if there's any fees, just email me.
There you go.
I doubt there will be.
That's John Felix, everybody.
Yes, and
He might sing a song for us later on. You never know.
If you're lucky,
If you're lucky.
I'll grace you with my angelic voice.
I appreciate you. What was your name so I know I spoke with?
My name's Rebecca.
Rebecca, thank you.
So I hear that the background music doesn't matter anymore.
I'm not sure. Like usually my background music is like less than 50% of the volume, and that stops it from catching it most of the time, the copyright. But you can always, in uploading, if you're uploading on a PC, you can edit it out through the YouTube
Or editor.
your YouTube account.
My video's been taken down. I just re-uploaded the same video again.
Yeah, they are trying to take my video down. The supervisor of elections, someone in the video or someone that works here, they're attacking mine just like they are yours. The one here, Pasco County, the one where
Ruben said that he wins all his privacy complaints.
yeah, I already shot my stuff out. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted, but if it does, you only have 2 days.
Excuse me, young lady. Can I ask you a question?
And then you have to respond. You don't respond.
Has your boss ever explained to you, clerks, exactly what we are doing now is legal? That just
Yeah.
they've never explained to you that we're
Okay, see you in there.
what? So they never explained that to you when they hired you.
Hi, how are you?
Well, you might that way you're better informed, because what we're doing is legal.
Or voting room.
Because you work for the public, you're a public servant.
I was at the precinct 16, and the polling
Well,
officials called
you work in the public place, so
outside.
there's no privacy here. So if you don't like the camera in your face, you should maybe
After
find
they
some
found out
private
that I wasn't in the
employment.
wrong and that the law
You know.
states you're not supposed to record inside the
I
polling
don't think
area.
she knows what in your face means.
After they couldn't get me in trouble,
We're nowhere near
this
your
lady
face.
right here, her hat says
Walk
polling
away.
deputy.
Yeah,
So
Slowly.
I'm not sure if she was like in charge there or what, but
So
as
much,
you can see in
that's
this
what you
video,
call
in
non-compliance
this picture,
with.
she's inside of the polling area, the polling room.
Right,
You can see
right,
the
she
voting
refused
boxes
the,
behind her, and she's recording.
No, I should ask her. I said,
So,
when you got hired
the
here, did
sheriff's
they explain to you
deputies,
that
the
First
deputy
Amendment
sheriff
auditors,
came
that's
and
legal for them to come in and
let
film
them
you
know that it
because
was
there's no
against
privacy
the
here?
law to
She said, I've
record
never
it,
asked
and
them. I
she's
said, well,
still
maybe you should
recording.
ask them because we're
So I'd
not
like
doing
to
nothing
report
wrong.
that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And
So,
if
and then
you
she
need
walked
to see
away.
the video,
I was
there's
going
the
to
link
ask
to
her
the
one other
video in
question
which
too.
You'll see them doing it,
Okay.
and all of the things that they did to me to try and get me in trouble and to intimidate me.
Are you
This
giving
is
those to me?
all yours.
Okay.
And if you want to see, like, that's the video, the thumbnail, and that's the link that you would type in to get to it.
Okay.
These are all the polling officials that were involved. Okay.
Okay.
This guy's better than a lawyer over here.
Yeah, you will.
And this is the statute. This is the statute that she violated. And you can see she's inside of that polling area while she's recording.
Look at these color prints, bro. Who are you? Johnny Cochran over here. Johnny Cracker.
And
Hey, yeah, Winston should say he's on his way up here. Winston says he's on his way up here. That would be here in a minute.
now the schedule and the log will have their names on it, right?
The schedule? What do you mean? The
Yes, I
schedule?
requested the schedule and the logs for the poll workers. That will list everyone that was there, right?
Were you requesting their payroll or something?
No, I'm requesting the schedule that they were sent, telling them which polling station to go to,
Oh, their,
which
assignment?
precinct.
Okay.
Yes, she already took my request, but I just wanted to know whether their names are gonna be on that, right?
The names would be.
Of everyone that's there, okay.
That work for 16,
Yes.
what you're
Hey,
asking for?
Just
Yes,
standing here,
ma'am.
bro. Jesus.
Okay.
All right, I really appreciate you. I forgot your name.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, okay. Have a good day.
Miss Tiffany, I also asked to speak to somebody. I'm not about to complain, I just want general information.
Okay.
Let's say, can anybody run for tax collector? Or do you have to
You
be,
have to be a registered voter in the county.
Mhm.
Well, actually, technically not in the county. You'd have to live in the county at a specific time. Residency is applicable to depending on what job it is that you're running
let's say,
for.
let's use a tax collector for
I
example.
believe that one is at the time of taking office. And the tax collector takes office in January.
How do you get on the ballot?
Well, you can pay fees or you can do petitions. Okay, so the tax collector's not on the ballot again until 4 years from now.
Has this current election over?
Well, the qualifying period for candidates is over.
And he's unopposed in Pasco, right, Mr.
Correct.
Fasano? So no one ran against him?
No.
That means he gets another 4 years on the House, huh?
I don't know about on the House.
Well, unopposed.
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 Yes. Tax collector was unopposed.
So you don't have to have any degrees, any qualifications. You just get on the ballot either through signatures or paying the whatever it is. And anybody can be the tax collector of Pasco County.
Anybody could be in
Anybody
any
can be
county.
elected.
In any county. It's not just Pasco. That's Florida statute.
I would think a tax collector would have to have some type of degree or something. Can anybody be a judge?
Well, the judge, you have to be a standing member of the bar for a minimum of 5 years. So
Before you can run for office to be a judge.
Before you can run to be a judge.
So there is qualifications for some positions.
The judge is about the only one.
Every other position anybody, as long as they get themselves on the ballot, can run for office.
Yeah, things like the community development districts or something like that, you have to live in those districts.
Sure.
But like mosquito control even, it's county-wide now, so anybody can do that.
Tiffany, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You bet.
Hey.
Tiffany, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Really?
Sir, I'm doing it for you.
Okay.
How do you become a poll watcher?
Someone
How do you,
needs to.
the poll watchers have to fill, not the poll watchers themselves don't necessarily have to fill out a form, it's the entity that they're representing. All right, and so if you're representing a political party or a candidate or a committee, then the party, candidate, or committee would fill out the form. It's with the Division of Elections, it's on their website, their form is like 135 or something like that is the number. And so like if you were representing, let's say, Pasco Citizens Committee, that used to be the committee, you know, that did Penny for Pasco, then they have to complete the form, they have to put all your information down, they submit the forms to the Supervisor of Elections office timely. There's specific timelines that you have to do that, and basically you have to be a registered voter in the county that you're representing.
Okay.
So if you were a registered voter and you were representing them, then we would approve it. We'd send you documentation in the mail, you'd get a letter, you'd get a badge that you have to wear. And you would get like the do's and don'ts of what you can and can't do. Now, depending on whether you're representing the party or you're representing the committee or a candidate, then they would give you whatever training
I don't think I've ever
or,
met you.
you know, your assignments or whatever. You can be at large or you can be at precinct individually.
And that's when Dr. Sean got arrested
It's all a
there.
matter of how that form is completed.
Okay. Now, how about if I wanted to come in during the counting of the ballots?
That's all public.
Public, so I can come in and where would that be held at?
It's at our support center off of McDonald Street.
Okay.
And all of that information, we always have to publish that into, we don't have to do it on newspapers anymore, but it's published on our website.
Did you
It has
get
the
that?
address, it has the dates and times and all of that.
Okay, and that will be as soon as the polls close, I can come in and watch the counting of the ballots, right?
Are you talking about the counting of the ballots from the precinct?
In November.
But are you talking about from the precinct, or are you talking about vote by mail?
No, the ballots on election day itself.
Okay, the ballots on election day are tabulated at the precincts.
Yeah.
And so, once tabulation, once the polling hours have closed, then they mode them in the results and then they bring everything in that night. There is no counting at a.
Okay, so there's no physical location I can actually go to and watch the process?
You coming out of
If you
Blues?
went to our site on McDonald Street, it does the same thing that our website does. So you can watch the precincts come in even on the website. We don't physically count those.
Yeah. So they don't have the hanging chads anymore.
That's been since 2000.
Okay. So, but there is a process in which we can do it online, though, right? And what's the tabulation?
You can't watch the tabulation, but you can watch the results as they come in.
Okay. So,
you know, as each one of the precincts close and each one of them submit their returns.
Yeah, it's not really very comforting for me. I like to actually watch some process. Maybe is there some sort of a
the only process
metadata type of situation where we can monitor that?
Not that I'm aware of. The vote by mail is the only one that you can watch that process, and that is open to the public. And we have designated areas where you can watch them, where they physically remove the ballots from the envelopes, and where they physically go through the tabulation equipment.
Okay, yeah, it'd be nice if we had some sort of process where we can monitor the tabulation electronically. You know,
well,
even if you had to register ahead of time to watch it. I know that's all computers and.
Now, I would say that, I mean, you can't be, if you were a poll watcher, and you were in the precinct on election day, you could watch, I mean, you wouldn't be live there, but you could see voters feed their ballots into the equipment throughout the day. At the end of the night, closing procedures are open to the public. And if you were in the precinct, watching them close down the equipment and send that machine's tabulation in, that's the only way.
Okay, and that would be on like a flash drive or something. They would actually send it in, or there's no physical. It's all in the machines electronically, right? Okay, and suppose they had maybe issues with transmission lines, data lines.
We have procedures in place where we would get that information.
So there would be an actual physical backup of it somewhere on the machine. Okay, so there is some sort of physical presence to it then.
Correct.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome. Yes, you bet.
Good morning, Tiffany.
Hi.
Got a question in reference on a voting ballot at voting stations.
Okay.
Would there be any reason why a poll worker would make any notations on a ballot?
Everyone here, I think, is,
Yes, if a voter spoiled a ballot or they wanted the ballot canceled,
Yeah,
then
to
yes.
void. Now, any other reason than that? Would there be any reason for them to mark that ballot? And then if they did that, would that invalidate that once you put it into the machine, thinking that, because there was a rumor that if, check your ballot, if any poll worker put any type of marks on the ballot, it makes it invalid when it goes through the machine.
The ballots that are fed through the machines have to be in a certain, condition,
Right.
if you will.
Right.
They have to be in a specific condition. If they were ripped or torn, or where it was damaged to a point where it couldn't be read, the machine would send it back out, and they could get a replacement ballot.
Right. I understand that, but I was getting at, is there any procedure? If a poll worker knows exactly, like if they don't like a particular candidate, and they see you're voting, now could they mark something on there, knowing that once it goes through the machine, it'll kick it out? It would not count?
Not to my knowledge, but I mean,
Are the poll workers, are they vetted? Background checks?
The poll deputies that work at the precincts
Yeah.
are the only ones that have to be vetted by the sheriff's department.
Okay.
So the sheriff's department lets us know if they can and can't work at the precincts. The other ones go through our screening process, and they go through.
They answer a
training
question.
process.
Okay. All right.
So we do have questionnaires from them.
All right.
Trainings. So they do have to appear before us before each class.
Okay.
And all of that. So
That's great.
they have our vetting process.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a blessed day.
You bet.
These aren't to make you feel a certain way or make you react.
Didn't tell the thing, but I had a right to.
Yeah, he's here to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, because there was on social media there was a rumor. It stated that if you vote and before you put your thing in the machine, if you see any initials, any marks on it made by someone there, once you put it in the machine, it's going to kick that back because there's something on it. So I'm just talking. It can happen.
Yeah, I take mine directly to the machine and put it in myself.
Yeah,
I don't allow anybody to put it in for me.
Yeah, but I know that. But when you walk in, remember you got to show your ID, and they give you your ballot.
Yeah.
You got to check it right then and there, make sure, because sometimes if she has an idea who you're voting for, she might be working for a candidate. You never know. So then she says they are somewhat, she says only the person in charge of everybody is reckless. Thank you for your help. You're very professional. Thank you.
I hope you rub off on Penelope.
When the next tax deed sale is.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
That's recycling. Recycling bottle caps and tabs.
Good to see you, brother. You're looking good, man.
Thank you.
Come on, auditor, please.
I was just thinking, I hope those are all empty. All right, Jerry Florida Audits. Okay, Winston Smith.
I think we talked on the phone.
I don't know. I don't know. I might have. I don't know.
Remember what a flag room? Oh, it's flag room. They got flags in there.
Nice.
Employees only, though.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I was wondering when the next tax deed sale is. Okay, and do you have a list of all of the properties that are being auctioned for tax deed sale?
Ready yet, because they have to be certified before they can.
Okay.
Because this would be everything.
Yes. That should be, but I need to raise it.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You mean like tax lien certificates?
No, you can get the certificates, but this is where they auction the property. Like once you haven't paid for 3 years, and you have to pay for someone else. And okay.
But yes, you can't view the file online, but you can get in and view any of the files once they've been prepared, but they haven't been prepared yet. Because
Okay.
it's certified.
How many weeks before the auction are the paperwork prepared?
Well, that's the only thing I have.
I don't know, it should be, I don't even know when the certified mailing goes out and the property is.
Anybody want to get married here in Pasco County?
But usually there's a list of the properties, and once the people either pay the certificates off, or they don't, like, once they pay the certificates off, then their property comes off of the list.
Right.
And it marks it,
Right, it marks it as review.
You don't have that list right now available?
We don't have any properties up on the auction.
Oh, I
site
see
yet,
what you're
because
saying.
it has to be certified, so once all the fees come in and we get all the information from the tax collector, then we can process the, sale, and then once we get all the fees, then it goes live, and that's when it pops up on the calendar.
Okay, and what website is the auction listed on?
Let me take your picture. Go stand in front of the camera. Oh, this is where you microfiche, huh? Financial Services Division. I'm about ready to cut this off, start another one here. I don't want to go more than 30 minutes on any videos from here on out. I wouldn't expect somebody to sit and watch anything more than 30 minutes.
Financial Services Division.
Think they'll float us alone? It's nice. I remember when these clerks only started off with one computer, and then they had a hard time keeping up with that. Now they got each one got 2 screens.
Yeah, it looks like they got a whole office full of cubicles in their computers and every.
Yeah, it seems like you could get more done with 2 computers. You know, they could work with 2 cases. You know, at one time. Accounts payable, general ledger, fixed assets, utilities, and payroll. I wonder what the payroll is. What's the code, Doctor?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, it worked.
It'd be funny, hell. That damn door opened up.
Yeah. They might have some security issues. BR 549.
Yeah, BR 459. Yeah. Car 54. Where are you?
Yeah.
All right.
Some of these young people wouldn't even remember any of that.
Oh hell no.
Who are these rabble rousers here?
Dreaded rabble rouser.
Rebel rouser.
See, John, they take all of the people's deposits and they hold that for a month. Imagine the interest on it.
They want to get, that's what it is. That's what they want to get.
That's the point that I was just trying to make. You know?
Then they'll hold it another month of getting another before they give it to
Whatever
you.
they can get away with, right?
I always thought about getting into tax lien certificates.
It's called legalized stealing.
How about the knee breaker?
Well, that's all I have here, guys. If y'all want to walk around, you can.
Sure.
Oh, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.
I want to do it
All
right.
right, I'm sure everybody appreciated the questions that were asked of the clerks. Caveman did a very good job. John Felix, Dr. Sean asked the right questions. Might not got building permits.
Where I go when I find these, like this morning, I found a inspector. I got reports.
All right, baby, I'm gonna end this one. There'll be more videos coming from here in Dade County. I mean in Dade City, Haskell County. I'm gonna end this for now, and I will start recording once we get into another office. Everybody take care. Bye.